Hello, YouTube. It's Russ Strocks. Hey, it is the 15th of June, and I'm out here in my bee yard in 2026 in Southeast Michigan. And I'm so impressed with these orientation flights going on. I'm so impressed. I just wanted to share them with you. I can hear them, I can see them, and I just wanted to see if I can pick these up. The bees don't seem to be showing up on my lens very well. There they are. I don't know if you can hear them now that I started. A plane is flying by too. But I'm just going to put it a little closer. There's literally dozens of bees out here just kind of learning their way into the hive, out of the hive. I've been very, very busy in the bee yard this year, making nucs, feeding the bees early in the season, getting first-year queens started, trying to replace second-year queens. And there we go. I hope you can hear this. Lots and lots of bees getting their orientation flights in. My neighbor, who took such good care of my bees over the winter, really wants some honey, so I'm trying the Damare method in this hive, and I've got a honey super in between two deeps, one on the bottom, one on the top, and I've been moving the frames of brood to the upper box. So far, I'm not having a lot of success getting them to put honey in the middle, but we'll keep trying for a while. It's been about 10 days. It is a little late in the day. It's about 5 o'clock. There's not a lot of activity at the entrances of these two hives today. I did put a second deep box on the one on the left. It was about 6 or 7 frames full. I had the 10 beehives coming out of winter that survived. Some of them, however, were barely alive. Others, a couple, 3 or 4, were quite strong. I split them into 16. I sold off 16 nucs this year. And many of these I'm kind of starting over. I could not produce enough queens due to the cold spring. Several of my attempts to make queens failed. So I ended up providing several of the nucs with second-year queens. But I was forced then to make more first-year queens for my own colonies. They're just bringing in the final nectar for today. I just saw a nice bee come in packed with pollen. We'll see if we can get another close-up here on this one. I tried grafting on this hive. I set it up as a starter hive, hoping that after I got the grafts made, I could have the bees, draw out the wax around the queens in those starter cups. But all of my grafts failed too. So anyway, I now have 10 colonies again on June 15th today, but many of them are not really strong where I would like to have them be right now. So I'm not going to, oh, there goes one with some nice pollen, another one. But I'm not going to be taking much honey this year. Maybe I'll take a little bit and give it to my neighbor, since he was just so helpful last winter during the polar vortex, feeding those bees. So not a lot more to show, but I've got all these colonies now growing nicely. Bees just hanging out here. I did verify that I've got mated queens. All the queens are laying. It's just been a heck of a year trying to get things reestablished after winter, weak colonies, making up all those nucs. Wow, there's even more bees on this hive now taking these orientation flights than before. I sure hope you can hear them. I'm just going to hold the phone out here for a minute. Hoping you might want to turn up the volume on your computers or phones. I'm a little bit afraid I'm going to get stung, so I'm going to pass by. This is one of my second-year queen hives that I've split multiple times. I checked on her, and she actually was in the upper box today, starting to lay eggs, and some of the the comb up there. This too, the one right by the gate as I come into my apiary, this one's also a second-year colony, and or second-year queen, and it's doing quite well. I have had to borrow many times frames of brood from this hive to keep some of the nucs going, and I will equalize here pretty soon. I need to do a mite check. June is a good time to do a mite check, and I need to get one of those in place. So that's going to happen probably in the next week to 10 days. I split so much that in itself is a form of mite control. When you create a brood break like that, the varroa mites can't reproduce. So even in those second-year those hives with second-year queens, I've taken so much brood out of there to make nucs that I think they're probably okay, but I will definitely check. But I'll be focusing on those overwintered hives, which are likely to have the highest mite loads. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for now. Hopefully I'll get this posted in a day or two, and you can enjoy it. Good luck with your beekeeping, and I hope you find these videos useful. If you do, please go ahead and hit the like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll keep making more. All right, happy beekeeping.